Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video with your girl Jazz. Today's video is about manifestation and why it's so easy to get the things that you want in this life. Let's get right into it. So when we want to manifest something, when we have desires, when we have things that we want but it feels out of reach, that can be difficult, and that can be disheartening, that can be struggle. It is a struggle for all of us, but when it comes to the way that you're manifesting, the best thing that you can do for yourself is let go of those limiting beliefs and the systems that you've put in place or society has put into place that is keeping you and holding you back from your desires. So in this video, we're going to level up our frequency and raise our vibrations and let go of some of these beliefs. So I want you to take a second here and let's just pretend that you could have anything you wanted and nothing could hold you back at all. And you didn't have those ideas in your mind, that the blockages that are keeping you from getting your desires exist at all. So let's deprogram our brains and our subconscious and just go into a place, a vibration, where we're going to pretend that you can have anything you want and nothing is holding you back. Okay, now that we're here, let's say that your dream life is much closer than you think. Those ideas that you have about the things that are keeping you from getting those dreams do not exist. Those are stories that you, society, your family, or friends have told you, but they're not real. This world that we're living in right now isn't real either. It's an illusion. It's a dream that our subconscious or our consciousness is playing like a movie, basically. And we have these roles that we've written for ourselves. And as we go along in life, people put ideas onto us. And a lot of times we hold on to those ideas and we believe them. And we deeply root into that belief. And it's harder for us to get out of those patterns once we've integrated it really, really deeply into our belief system. So when you want something, you need to let go of that belief, whatever it is. It doesn't matter what it is. It's, I'm not smart enough. I don't have enough money. I can't get this thing because it's only for certain people. Only a certain amount of people can have this thing. Those are all lies. They're programs in your subconscious right now that you believe. And the reason why the people that have your dream life is because those belief systems are not in their reality. So in your reality, let's just say that what you want is simply, you will receive what you want in your reality once you let go of the limiting beliefs, no matter what it is. The love of your life, if you're looking for the love of your life, they are closer than you think. If you're looking for that dream job, it's closer than you think. It's one person away from getting that dream job. It's one weird, synchronistic, coincidental meeting that's going to lead you to the job that you've always wanted. The dream girl, the dream guy that you're looking for is one grocery trip away. It's one bicycle ride away. You might be riding your bike one day and bam, there they are. And you might be telling yourself these beliefs right now. Your subconscious is feeding you a belief saying, well, that's not good. That can never happen to me. Can you hear that? Can you hear that voice inside of your head telling you that that can't be you? That is the belief system that you need to remove. Remove it from your thinking patterns. Every time you hear it, every time you hear that voice in your head, in the back of your head saying, that's never going to be me. It's too hard. I'm too ugly. I'm too dumb. I'm too old. I'm too this. I'm too that. That is all a lie. Okay? Look at how many people have your the life that you want. Okay? They got it because of their belief system. All you have to do is reprogram yourself. Reprogram your subconscious into believing the things that you want. I heard this saying the other day was that the beliefs that you have inside of you are creating your reality. And that is true because simply what you believe, and I know that we have laws in this universe, right? We have laws in this universe that govern, like we can't float up because of gravity. We can't breathe underwater because we have no gills. It's impossible, right? There's impossible things, and then there's things that we think are impossible that are simply not impossible. Like you winning $1 million, that is not impossible. That can be unlikely, but unlikely things happen on a day-to-day basis with normal people just like you and I. Okay? When you start aligning your belief system to what you want, weird, synchronistic, coincidental things happen to align you exactly where you want to be. If you want to live in a different country, start speaking that language. Then maybe you'll meet somebody that lives in that country, tells you to come visit. You come visit, and then you meet somebody who just happens to be looking for someone to be hiring for their new business. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Like when you start aligning yourself and believing, things come into your reality to make that happen for you. The universe wants to create your beliefs. The universe is a mirror of your belief system. Okay? If you always walk around saying, "Oh, I'm so unlucky. I'm so unlucky." And I know maybe you have been unlucky in the past, and that's why you keep repeating that to yourself and to other people also. But that does not have to continuing to be your reality. You can change that inner dialogue and the outer dialogue that you tell other people. You can say, "I am so lucky. I am so lucky." And when an unlucky thing happens to you, ignore it. Just go, whatever, doesn't matter. You know what I mean? And then when something lucky does happen to you, don't dismiss it as a one-off thing. Tell yourself, "Oh, of course that happened to me because I am so lucky. I am the luckiest person in the world. I'm the luckiest person in the room. Things just come to me when I'm just walking down the street. I find money on the ground. I find amazing things when I go to the thrift store. I always find the best things, or people are always so nice to me everywhere I go." Those are the things that you need to be saying to yourself. And it is a journey. It doesn't happen overnight. You just don't say it and then it happens. You keep repeating it and repeating it and repeating it until your subconscious, it integrates that belief into your reality. And then that is when things start changing, right? That's when the synchronicities start happening. That's when coincidences start happening, when you are aligned. When you're aligned to that belief and you really truly believe it inside of you, and you don't have to believe it at first. You can keep continuing to say it without believing it, and it can still come true. But it is important to at least have a little bit of a belief in it at first. And the more you believe in it, the more that it's going to come to you. The universe will make strange things come into place to create the reality that you want. Just keep imagining that and live in the end. Live as if your manifestation has already happened, and ignore anything that doesn't align with you. Do not put that into your subconscious reality, and do not make that part of your belief system. When something negative happens to you, brush it off and continue to move forward, and keep ignoring those things, because what you focus on grows, and what you ignore dies. Okay? The more you focus on something, the bigger it gets in your reality, negative or positive. Whatever you believe, the more you focus on it, I'm telling you, the more you focus on it, the more it comes into your space of awareness. your awareness will pick up on it as well. You'll start noticing it more. But when you are aligned to the frequency of what you want, you'll start noticing that path, and it'll be illuminated for you. It will be illuminated. So keep that high vibrational frequency alive no matter what. This right now, this world is struggling. This world is having a very hard time here in America, especially with our presidential election, and people are being torn and frustrated. We have to keep the positive vibes alive. We have to keep the love alive. We have to keep those vibrations going no matter what the negative forces in our life are trying to do to us. We are simply not living in that reality. We are going to be delusional. 2025 is the delusional year where we believe everything is happening for us and for our greater good. We are not paranoid anymore. We are proanoid. Pronoia is the belief that everything is conspiring in your favor. Instead of everything is conspiring against you, everything is conspiring in your favor. Every little molecule in this world is orchestrating a plan behind the scenes for the dreams and the desires that you want in this lifetime. So keep believing, keep manifesting, no matter what, just keep going, because your dreams are closer than you think. I promise you, I have seen it happen in my own life. I have seen it happen in my own life, and I can give you an example. I'll give you an example, and some of you might not believe me, but the people who know me actually in real life, my friends who are watching this, hopefully, love you guys, thank you for your support. I will tell you a story. So I have been living in this new town for a couple months, and I started thinking, because at first I was helping my dad, and I wasn't working because he needed help. But my mother came into town at a perfect time for me to start being able to look for work and for her to help care for him more so that I can go out and make money for us. Okay, so I was thinking one day, okay, I have to go find a job. And I had been telling people about how I wanted to find a job, and they would say things like, oh, it's really hard to find a job in this town because it's so small. You might have to go to the city an hour away, and you might have to commute. And I was like, yeah, okay, well, that's not going to be, that's not going to be my reality. I'm going to find work here. And one day I went out and I handed out resumes, just one day. And then I came back home and I said, you know what? I said, I don't want to go hand out resumes. I don't feel like looking for a job. I started talking to the universe. I said, universe, I would like a job where somebody comes to me to ask me to work for them. I do not want to go seek this job. I want the job to come to me. So a week or two, maybe, I think it was like a week and a half goes by, and my friend asks me to come volunteer work for her at this little it was an expo, it was an expo for her chocolate. And I went with her, not expecting any money. And after the expo, she told me to come to her shop and so that she could pay me. And I didn't know I was going to get paid, but she liked the work that I did. So she told me to come in the next day and she would pay me. So in the morning, right before I was supposed to go to the shop, I laid in my bed and I said, maybe this is the person that's going to ask me to work for them. Then I got in my car, I drove down the street, and I went into a shop, and she said, Jasmine, there's something I want to ask you. And I said, I already know what you're going to ask me because I already asked the universe. And she said to me, well, I think me and you were asking the universe at the same time. And I have a question for you. Would you like to work for me? And of course, I said yes. And I will not lie, I was a little shocked at my ability to manifest that perfectly exactly how I wanted it. But as I learned from this manifesting technique, when you get what you want, you should not act surprised. You say, of course Of course I got what I wanted, because everything I want just comes to me. And it does. It truly does when you believe that it can. And that, my friend, is how you manifest the things that you want. Simple belief and continually repeating those words in your head. Whatever you want, just keep it going. Just keep aligning. Just keep trusting. Trust that the universe is working out in your favor no matter what. Keep the faith and things will work out for you because you deserve it. You deserve love. You deserve your desires and your dreams, and you deserve it all. And so do I. We all do. We all deserve the life of our dreams, and we're working together to fulfill that. So thank you very much for listening to my words. I truly appreciate all of your support, and I love you guys so, 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 so much. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, share. Every interaction helps my channel grow. Thank you guys, and have a blessed day. Peace.